I'm going to be showing y'all something amazing. 5 brand new ores which aren't even in Minecraft yet. And no, this is not clickbait. I'm gonna need everybody watching this video right now to leave a like and subscribe down below, because this ore we're about to find is uranium. And as you all know, uranium is very dangerous. In fact, it is a radioactive material. Which can be used to make nuclear weapons of destruction. It is found near Diamond Heights, which we are just about to be in. Stop, we're on the Y13. This should be perfect. Uranium has got to be very close by. In fact, it's a little bit less rare than diamond, but almost the same rarity. Come on, any second. It's gonna be here. Any second. Where is it? Ladies and gentlemen, we have found the uranium. Oh my gosh. So the thing about uranium is if you get too close to it, you can actually take damage because obviously it is radioactive. So for example, ow, okay, I'm taking damage just being next to it. But when you break the uranium, you get unstable uranium. So I'm gonna get all this uranium and show you guys how to make the stable version. To craft stable uranium, all you have to do is place it in the 2x2, which I just failed to do. Hold on. There it is, stable uranium, which actually looks like a uranium ingot. Now, the awesome thing about stable uranium is we can actually make nuclear TNT with this. Nuclear TNT is very, very dangerous, okay? And not only can we make nuclear TNT, we can also make uranium gear. And the cool thing about uranium gear is it will protect you from any form of fire damage. I'm kind of scared to test it out, but here goes nothing. Okay, wait, I think I forgot you have to have full uranium gear. We're missing the helmet and legs. There we go, much better. When you have the full uranium set on, you have no damage to fire. But now it's time to show you nuclear TNT. Uranium TNT is really hard to make because you have to have 4 uranium blocks, which costs a lot of uranium. I think we're actually gonna have the perfect amount. You place the blocks in just like this with the stable uranium around it, and voila, nuclear TNT. Unfortunately, this village is not going to be here once we place this down and ignite it. And run away, dude, run away. We might not survive the blast radius. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh, what the heck? I'm actually really surprised the village is still standing. However, there is now uranium all throughout the village, which is not damaging the villagers somehow, and this giant crater. This is what I'm saying, guys. You gotta be careful about your uranium. The next ore we're looking for is salt. And you might be asking me, Preston, where do we find salt? Well, you can find a lot of it in YouTube comments. But no, we're gonna actually find it in the ocean. It makes sense, right? There's salt water in the ocean, so there should be salt here. It's really close to the surface, so what we should do is find it underneath sand or underneath clay, fairly close by. You can't miss it. Like when you find it, you know you have found salt. It looks really, really cool, but for some reason, we're not finding it, dadgummit. What the heck? Ooh, big patch of clay here. Come on, sand. And, wait, no sand? Come on. Oh, there it is. Yes, we have found the salt ore, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, we might also take damage while we're mining the salt, but I need the salt. Salt is one of my favorite new ores. Okay, now we gotta go to the surface. We can get more salt later. So you might be thinking salt only has one use. That would be incorrect. One thing you can use salt on is you can combine it with any piece of food and make salted versions of that food. Now, the cool thing about this is it will fully fill up your hunger bar. But the only problem with that is you have thirst, and if you don't drink water soon, you'll start to take damage. So we actually have some water on us. We're gonna drink some, get rid of that thirst bar, and now show you the next thing you can do with salt. So not only does salt preserve our food, but it will also preserve our house. And if you don't believe me, just go to PrestonStyles.com and check out our merchandise. All right, link in the description. Then we're gonna open up the gate. All right, link in the description. I'm not sure how that makes any sense, but just do it anyways, okay? What we have to do is we have to place a giant line of salt down like this. Then we're gonna open up the gate with the creepers, and now watch the magic happen. Da-da-dum! Look at that. The mobs, well, creepers aren't the smartest, so they're actually going to just continue running into the salt until they die. I feel kind of bad for them, but I'm also half creeper, so I don't feel too bad for them. And they are trying to blow up my house, but I mean, come on. When are they gonna learn that they can't cross the salt line? Oh, geez, now they're dying. Okay, that's just embarrassing. I'm gonna take their gunpowder and save that for later. You see this right behind us? This is nether gold ore. And yes, I am wearing a full uranium set because we are here in the nether and it's very dangerous. And I forgot to mention that you can also craft a uranium sword, which is amazing. And the reason why we had to get fully kitted out is because when you mine the nether gold, unfortunately, pigmen will start coming after us. They are very protective over their nether gold. Oh gosh. Oh, there's so many here. Oh no. Now that we have over 9 pieces of nether gold, if we can do this very fast, we can craft this. And here we go. If you place down a nether gold block, look what it does. Boom! Spits out gold, and all the zombie pigmen are now aggroed to the block. And so, it's not working! Oh no! They're supposed to be aggroed to the block! This has gone horribly wrong! I don't know if you guys can still hear them, but the pigmen are directly above me. Now, I don't count this as a separate new ore because it's also found in the nether, but this is nether ruby. Nether ruby is probably one of my favorites. I mean, so is uranium. Really, all of them are because they're so cool. You can do so many things with nether ruby. One of the coolest things is making a nether ruby sword. Now we're ready for the zombie pigmen, baby. So the nether ruby sword, when you hit a target, will actually set them on fire, but the problem is we're fighting zombie pigmen. The other thing it does is I will actually heal 2 hearts whenever I kill a zombie pigman. So I'm gonna let these guys damage me a little bit. Goodness gracious, they're so loud. But check this out. As I kill them, I'm actually regaining hearts. Yeah, do all the damage you guys want to me. I'll regain all the hearts anyways. It doesn't matter. It's kind of like the sword has a vampire or lifesteal effect on it, which is overpowered. And now that we got rid of those pesky zombie pigments, I can show you guys the nether ruby apple. If we eat this ruby apple, we will glow red, but we can also trade with pigmen merchants. This is a steal of a deal. But check it out. We're gonna eat the nether ruby apple and watch. We are now glowing red. Just in case you like the red colors as much as I do, I love it. Now we are adventuring for copper ore. Copper ore is actually really common and you can find it pretty much in any biome, but you can mainly find it here in caves. Now, copper has a lot of different uses. It's kind of crazy because I would say you find it as often, if not more often, than coal. And you already find coal like crazy, but look at how much copper we're finding. This is kind of insane. We're now back at our house. Unfortunately, it looks like our salt is gone. Maybe the rain came and washed it away. I don't know. With copper, though, you can make copper ingots just as you would with iron ingots and other things like that. So we're gonna make a bunch of these copper ingots because they have a lot of cool uses. One thing you can do with it is you can actually make a copper pickaxe. The copper pickaxe isn't the best, but it does give you higher chances of getting copper, which is kind of nice if you're really needing copper. And you can also make a copper axe, which is very handy since copper is such a frequent resource found in the caves. However, I would say the most useful thing of copper is what we are about to show you. This is copper wire. And it almost kind of sort of replaces redstone in a way. Let me show you. We're gonna place down all of these furnaces. This should be, I'm trying to make sure I get the spacing right, but I'm getting blocked. This should be enough. As you can see, there's a lot of spacing in these furnaces. Now look, there is no fuel inside of them, right? But with copper wire, if we connect all of these, I'm gonna make this one my main one. I'm gonna put down my redstone torch there in just a moment. Now that we've got all of the wiring connected, actually we're missing a little bit, hold on. And there we go. They are now all connected. We just have to place beef inside of each furnace. But as you can see, once again, no coal, no fuel source, right? Now we just need to power the copper wires with redstone and... oh, frick. I made a few adjustments, but I really hope this works, and yeet! Look at that! Every single furnace is powered without needing any fuel in it whatsoever, all smelting our beautiful beef. How cool is that? Oh boy, for this one, I'm feeling a little bit scared. This is the final ore. This is Ender Amethyst. It is the most rare ore ever in Minecraft. The bad thing is, you can see Enderman everywhere. And you'll never find it on the surface when you are in the end. It's extremely rare to find. Thankfully, I think I know where some is hidden. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, look at how beautiful Ender Amethyst is. It is so gorgeous, and it's probably the most overpowered ore in all of Minecraft. And like with the other ores, you can make Ender Amethyst blocks if you put it in a 2x2. Look at how gorgeous this block is. Way better looking than a diamond or emerald block, you gotta agree, right? And then on top of that, we can make gear out of this as well. And the gear is absolutely insane. So we're gonna make a full set, because only when you have the full set do you get the benefits. Let's take off the uranium gear. We've had this on long enough. With amethyst, you get built-in resistance 2 and strength 2. And plus, look at us. We are a fashion statement. I even put some torches down so you guys can see how beautiful we look. And don't even get me started with the amethyst sword, which looks so cool. I love how it looks. The amethyst sword has extreme increased damage and increased knockback. Let me see if I can test it on an Enderman. Yeet. Oh my god. Look at that. The dude flew. Oh, we just two-shot an Enderman. Hold on. Yeet. Oh my gosh. If you crit an Enderman with the amethyst sword, you can kill him in one hit. This is actually crazy. And if these guys decide to hit me, they will actually get levitation because I'm wearing a full set of amethyst armor. Bye-bye, Enderman. All right, folks, that is all the new ores I have for now to show you guys.